Euro Football Weekly is brought to you by Coral.
Hi, welcome to Euro Football Weekly. I'm Natalie Rydström. I'm joined today by Barrie from premiershiptips.com, and we're going to be previewing some of the biggest matches in European club football. Barrie, thanks for being here.
No problem, Natalie.
Now, you write an article called 10 Football Stats You Probably Haven't Heard Anywhere Else. I have to say, I love it. How do you manage to come up with all these facts? And do you have a fact offhand to share with us before we start?
Yep, I read and watch a lot of football and note a lot of things down. I've got a big spreadsheet at home of stats and data. One of my favourite stats recently is that David Moyes, the Everton manager, who's rumoured to be leaving the club at the end of the season, he's been in charge there for 11 years and has faced 35 different Premier League teams. There's only one of them teams he's yet to beat. That's relegation-threatened Queen's Park Rangers, which is quite interesting.
Cool, love it. Now, second match I'd like us to preview is Swansea versus Tottenham. Both teams come into this match from consecutive losses. The Spurs have suffered 3 losses in a row now, and probably the most notable is their loss against Inter Milan in the Europa League 4-1. Swansea come from 2 consecutive losses. First was against West Brom 2-1, and the last one was against Arsenal 2-0 at home. So both teams have had 2 weeks break now, so hopefully they'll be back with a fighting spirit. Bookies are calling close odds on this one, Tottenham being the slight favourites with odds of 2.32. Barrie, what do you like here?
Oh, both teams, as you say, are on back-to-back losses. I think Tottenham's last loss in the Premier League, 1-0 at home to Fulham, was mainly down to their extra time in Italy the Thursday before. So they were certainly in form before then, or at least before the Liverpool loss. International break, both teams have had a few players flying around the world. It's not going to help either team in that sense. But I think Swansea, before the international break, their offense, their attack had gone a bit limp. They'd failed to have a single shot on target against Arsenal in a 2-0 home loss, which was pretty poor from them. Since they've won the cup, they seem to be setting for a mid-table finish, and results haven't quite gone their way. Tottenham, they're now battling to maintain their top 4 and a Champions League spot after the last 2 losses. They're only 4 points above Arsenal now, so they really want to get back to winning ways as soon as possible. They've won two out of the 3 previous Premier League meetings against Swansea, which included a 1-0 win earlier this season. They've also won 4 of the last 7 away from home, which is pretty impressive. Gareth Bale, of course, is a man in form if he's fit after picking up a knock on Friday for playing for Wales. Jermaine Defoe scored 2 goals on Friday night for England, so he seems to have found his finishing touch again. I quite like Tottenham on the counter-attack in this game, as well as set pieces. They're pretty good at attacking set pieces, and Swansea have conceded a couple of goals from them this season, so look out for that. And look out for Tottenham to create chances down the wings, the likes of Lennon and Bale particularly. I'm leaning towards a Tottenham win. Yep, Swansea, good home record, but I think their form started to differ a bit, and I quite like Tottenham to bounce back with a victory here. And as you say, you can get them at odds of 2.32.
Okay, so would you say you're siding with Tottenham on this one?
Yeah, I'm leaning towards Tottenham.
All right then. If you like Barrie's picks, make sure to follow him on Twitter at Barrie's View. Barrie, thanks for joining us.
No problem.